Most people don't realize how much their personal information is being bought and sold every day. Data brokers are making billions, pulling details about you from public records and the internet, and then packaging and selling it, usually without your consent. That's how your information lands in the hands of scammers, spammers, even stalkers. It's why you get endless robocalls and why ads seem to follow you everywhere. That's where Aura comes in. Aura actively removes your data from broker sites and keeps it off. They also instantly alert you if your information shows up in a breach or on the dark web. But Aura goes beyond data protection. With one app, you get a VPN, antivirus, password manager, spam call protection, dark web monitoring, and even up to $5 million in identity theft insurance, all backed by 24/7 US-based fraud support. Other companies might sell just credit monitoring or just a VPN. Aura gives you all of it, together, at the same price competitors charge for just one service. Start your free trial today at aura.com/remove. Protect yourself now at aura.com/remove.
The Davis and Davis Show is intended for maturish audiences with a questionable sense of humor. The opinions expressed are those of Davis and Davis, but even they don't always agree with themselves. Side effects may include uncontrollable laughter, eye-rolling, and sudden urges to fact-check. Listener discretion is advised, especially if you're easily offended, related to either Davis or operating heavy machinery. Proceed with caution, or better yet, snacks.
The Tuesday clock begins to strike. The Davis brothers hold the mic. Burke is leaning in the light. Scott is ready for the night. A chair is pulled across the floor. Forget the world outside the door. The waves are moving through the air. Two voices found a story there. Welcome to the Davis and Davis Show, where the go-to bourbon starts to flow. A glass of beer to keep it clear. We are glad to have you listening here every Tuesday and Thursday time, reasoning through the dust and grime. They talk about the heavy themes, whatever news the morning brings. They dissect every little word, the loudest truth you ever heard. A bottle sweats upon the wood, a conversation understood. Twice a week the spirit wakes for all the honest paths it takes. Pour a measure for the soul. Let the double vision take control. The calendar is marked in red by everything that must be said. Welcome to the Davis and Davis Show, where the golden bourbon starts to flow. A glass of beer to keep it clear. We are glad to have you listening here every Tuesday and Thursday fine, reasoning through the dust and grime. Welcome to the Davis and Davis Show, where the golden bourbon starts to flow. A glass of beer to keep it clear. We are glad to have you listening here every Tuesday and Thursday night, reasoning through the dust and grime.
Welcome back to the Davis and Davis Show, davisanddavisshow.com for all of your information on all of our podcasts.
It's so fascinating.
Yeah, my nose is fucked up. Anyway.
Yeah. Still a lot of
Anyways.
pollen and bullshit out there.
We're doing a show today, people. Burke had to pick 10 bodies of water that he wanted to go see.
Scott followed suit.
I had to pick 10 bodies of water that I wanted to go see. Some of the bodies of water that I chose wasn't just to see that body of water. It was to see what was around that body of water, which I'm sure you did the same thing. Or
No, these are just bodies of water. But I've gone off script with the descriptions of our shows, and I don't care.
okay.
I'll allow it.
All right. So why don't we start with your number one? What
Okay.
your number 10?
The first one. These are in no particular order. The first one is called, and I should pop that picture in the chat, Jellyfish Lake in Palau, which is an archipelago of 500 islands, part of the Micronesia region in the Western Pacific Ocean. This marine lake on a remote, uninhabited limestone island was cut off from the ocean millions of years ago. It was left isolated, and the resident golden and moon jellyfish evolved without any defensive stinging cells because they had no natural predators. So today, you can go to this lake, and there are millions of harmless, gentle jellyfish that migrate across the lake daily, following the path of the sun that nourishes the algae living inside of their tissues so they can continue to live. So you could go swimming with millions of jellyfish with zero consequences. And I think that would be pretty effing cool.
Okay. I did not have that on my list. I'm surprised.
Well, did you see the
Okay.
picture in the
Where
chat?
is it? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's like, that's a shite ton of jellyfish, man.
Dude, that looks like box jellyfish,
I know, right? But they're like
which
gold. They're pretty.
are the most deadly jellyfish in the world.
And them and
But
man of
these
war,
are
yeah.
harmless.
Yeah, they have zero stings. They got no predators. They don't need them.
Okay. I would do that.
Yeah, heck
I'm
yeah.
all about it. All
What you got
right.
up?
I have a place called Lysaforgen
Don't think I have that one.
or Lysafjord.
Nope, I don't have that.
Is
I did think about fjords, though. I won't lie.
oh wait, I can do this. Are you ready?
Yeah. Ooh, oh, wow.
Lysafjord is a 42-kilometer, 26-mile long fjord, lies in Strand Municipality and Sandnes Municipality.
Oh, I've seen that picture. I want to say Uma sailed there last year because they went onto that
I wouldn't be
walkway there.
surprised. Yeah, that there's that flat-topped cliff
That one right
is
there.
604 meters above the water.
Straight cliff.
Yeah, it's a straight cliff down. It's in Norway. Did I say that already?
Yes, yes.
It's
It's
a mountain
stunning.
plateau at 1,084 meters. Sorry, all my stuff is in meters instead of imperial.
Multiply by 3 and you get the feet. So 3,000 feet elevation, pretty much.
Anyways, it's a huge fjord, and this is the one that you get all the cruise ships going up into and all that, and the excursion to the flat rock is kind of a really cool, neat thing. Just always wanted to go here. I'm 9% Norwegian.
I feel the heartstrings tugging at me from my ancestral home. What the fuck?
Anyways,
Sorry.
that was my first one.
First one. All right, man. I need to copy and paste and send. My next one is here in the USA, Grand Prismatic Spring. And just because it's pretty, it's like a rainbow of water.
Is that the one in Yellowstone?
Maybe. It's the largest hot spring in the United States. Its most defining characteristic is its striking rainbow-like ring pattern. It has a deep blue center, which is super hot. It's like 160 degrees Celsius. So it's too
Okay.
hot to support life. The cooler rings at the edges are packed with different species of heat-loving bacteria. These are what produce the vivid oranges, yellows, and reds. And it's just based on the water temperature. So
I
as it gets,
do believe that is the one that's at Yellowstone.
it's Wyoming. So I'm guessing probably.
Um,
But look at it. It's gorgeous, man.
well, yeah. The orange around the outside, but that crystal clear blue in the center.
Yeah.
It's I can dig it. You can see, the orange is of course caused by rust from the minerals that are in the water. It's a pretty darn cool thing. The
Yep.
yellow
And it
is
is
sulfur, so you will smell sulfur.
it is in Yellowstone.
Ah,
7 miles north of Old Faithful and about 10 miles south of the Madison campgrounds.
ooh.
Worth a trip.
I would definitely do that. I love Yellowstone. It's a pretty cool place.
I've got to hit the lottery before I head out there, so
Why?
wish me luck.
I'm hitting it first. All right. My next one is called Lake Retba,
I think I have that one.
and it is a lake in Senegal by Dakar. It is a pink lake.
Oh yeah, shit. Is that Australia? No,
No,
you said Senegal.
Senegal, Africa. Where the Dakar Rally
Car
drives
rally. I'm sorry. Okay.
goes right by it.
Doesn't
Um,
Australia have something very similar on the coast?
I don't know. I I know that this lake is pink because of the salt-loving algae that lives in it. Um, it literally turns this thing pink. Uh, the gentleman in the picture that right there, which you didn't see.
Sorry.
Um,
I put a picture in there. There is a lake called Pink Lake in Australia also. Those look
That's-
almost identical.
that looks exactly the same.
That's different. That's Lake Retba. That's completely different from that last
That's
picture. That last
Lake
picture was
Retba.
Australia.
Yeah, I mean, all I typed in was Pink Lake.
Oh,
So-
okay. You probably got all the pink lakes.
So I'm probably showing pictures of all of them.
But
But
yeah,
it's
that's wicked cool
it's a
looking.
very interesting lake, and you see these guys, what they're doing is pulling the salt out of the water.
Is that where we
Um,
get pink salt from?
I think pink salt is Himalayan,
Okay.
but it wouldn't surprise me if it had the orange algae or pink
Yeah.
algae in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That picture is the same picture as
Yeah, but
what
that's
yours
not.
is.
That's definitely red. But yeah,
That's
yeah.
Very interesting lake. I would love to go see this just to see what the ecosystem around the lake is like. How is everything living around the lake? Because you can't drink the water.
No, no.
So that was my next one.
Cool. I got one. We're gonna go up to Canada for this one, to British Columbia, and this one is called Spotted Lake. Now, you don't always get to see this picture of the lake, because for most of the year it looks like just a regular lake. But during the hot summer months, most of the water will evaporate
The
and it leaves
bubbles.
behind these massive concentrations of minerals like calcium, sodium, and magnesium sulfates. And these minerals crystallize into this literal polka dot pattern of distinct circular pools, each reflecting a different shade of green, yellow, or blue, depending on its chemical makeup. But you gotta admit, it's a polka dotted lake. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I almost picked this one,
Mhm.
but it didn't make it to my list. Very
Glad I mentioned
interesting
it.
looking lake. I mean, it would be cool to go see.
Yeah, if you're up in Canada and British Columbia, definitely stop there.
Most definitely. All right, my next one. This one's gonna be find it. Is it that one? Yes. This is called Lake Baikal, and it's in Russia. It is often called the Galapagos of Russia. This is the deepest lake in the world.
It is on my list.
5,387 feet deep. That's more than a mile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I think it was 2,600 feet is a mile.
I don't remember our stupid freedom units. How many feet are in a mile? 5280.
So
So
it's
this is
more than a mile
over.
deep.
Yeah, that's a lot of deep.
Um,
Apparently, this thing holds 20% of the planet's unfrozen surface fresh water, which that is more volume than all 5 of the Northern American Great Lakes combined.
yeah. Now this lake is close to Mongolia. But it's a big fucking lake. Look at that one. Oh, what
But when it's frozen, oh, that's gorgeous.
when it's frozen,
Holy
it
cow.
looks absolutely
That picture looks
gorgeous.
like Nova Scotia or something.
Well, I mean, this
Oh,
thing
that's cool too.
goes from Mongolia all the way up into Siberia.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's a big ass lake. Um, I was kind of digging when I was reading about this lake. There are parts of it that during the wintertime will freeze over enough for them to create ice roads
Oh, wow.
over and across this lake, which would totally freak me out knowing that it's a mile deep.
Yeah, there's a little bit of not trichtophobia. What's the thalassophobia going on there? Yes.
Yeah. But to no avail. That was my next one, and that was one of yours too.
That not my next one, but the one after. Apparently this thing is 25 million years old, which makes it the oldest lake on Earth. And because of its extreme age and isolation, it's kind of an evolutionary laboratory. Roughly 80% of its wildlife, including the world's only exclusively freshwater seal, are found nowhere else on the planet Earth.
How cool.
Oh, very cool.
Just seems like a very what is that? Fucking
You got
fuck
schmutz on your microphone?
I do. How did I get schmutz on there?
You spitting.
Mel Brooks 100 years old.
I know, right?
Fucking going.
Oh, I
Anyways,
can't believe that.
just to go see this thing, would be so cool because of the fact that you're getting to see, well, seeing how the animals that live around it survive. You're not gonna you're not gonna go swimming in this thing, are you?
Not in the wintertime, no. No. I'll bet that thing stays cold a long time. Good Lord.
I bet you it stays cold all year long.
Yeah.
I would love to go see it in the wintertime just because the pictures that I looked at, the water is so crystal clear that when it ices over,
It looks like
still
icebergs.
yeah, it looks like it's building icebergs. Just
That aqua green,
wicked cool.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sir. Anyways, that was since
That was your
we
fourth
did
one.
yours, since we
That was my
did
fifth one.
yours, I'm gonna go again.
You go again. You go, girl.
The next one where you are, no, yes, comes to you from Croatia, and this is Plitvice Lakes.
Don't got it. Plitvice. God, that's
Plitvice.
gorgeous.
Oh, just wait. The forest that surrounds this lake grew over all the waterfalls and all that, so it looks like the waterfalls are coming out of trees.
Oh, that's cool.
And what they ended up doing was they made these wooden walkways, like you can see it on the right
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
that go. She's sitting on the wooden walkway, and this thing makes a trail all the way. You can see it right there. It makes a trail all the way through the valley that this thing's in, and then it also goes up and down the hills.
That's cool.
And I was like, this is totally cool. So it is a national park in Croatia. It is the oldest, largest, and most famous national park out of all the parks in Croatia. 16 interconnected terraced lakes and over 90 waterfalls.
Wow.
It was established as a national park in 1949 and became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979. This 300 square kilometer natural wonderland is famous for its vibrant turquoise and emerald waters, which shift colors based on mineral content and the sunlight. The upper lake, comprised of 12 lakes, formed on dolomite rock.
Interesting.
These are surrounded by thick forest vegetation and peaceful, sprawling pathways. The lower lake, that pathway thing goes all the way from the upper lakes to the lower lakes. I mean, you could walk the whole thing. It would take you forever, but
It'd be worth it. That is absolutely stunning.
yeah,
Holy cow.
the waterfalls.
The waterfalls coming out of the trees. Oh, Jesus. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I was like, this, I gotta pick this.
And I love waterfalls that have all the little tiny waterfall. Like, it's not just one big one. I mean, that picture had like 40 tiny ones that are all breaking off from each other and reforming. And yeah, that is gorgeous, man. Good choice. Good pick.
There you go. That was my pick. What do you have?
This one is kind of the opposite of what you just had. I need to send that in the chat. And while you're out cruising the islands of the Caribbean, this one's in Trinidad and Tobago, and it is called Pitch Lake, and it isn't filled with water.
Tar pitch.
It's a liquid asphalt lake covering roughly 100 acres. It is the largest natural deposit of bitumen, which is asphalt, in the entire world. Created where deep oil reserves leak up through a subterranean fault line. The lighter compounds evaporate, leaving this thick, black, semi-solid muck. You can actually walk across the lake in certain spots. Scientists have heavily studied this harsh environment because the specialized microbes living inside of it survive in conditions incredibly similar to the hydrocarbon seas found on Saturn's moon Titan. So there's actually life in that asphalt lake, which is kind of mind-blowing. It's disgusting looking. I'm sure it smells horrid, and I would still go there because that just looks wicked as hell.
I would do it.
Yeah. You'd be on Trinidad and Tobago anyway. It's like, all the pretty. Let's go look at the Black Lake.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're on that island, you're gonna be high anyways. So because I think their number one export is marijuana. That's
kind of in the
cool.
air. Yeah. It's just so out there, man.
I didn't pick that. No, but guess what my next pick is?
I don't know. Tell me all about it.
It is in the state. It's in the United States, but it's in the state of Arkansas.
Don't have that.
Really?
Nope.
It's the hot springs in Hot Springs, Arkansas. A natural hot spring that you can go and take a bath in or hot tub it. Temperatures reach from 131 degrees to 143.
Damn, that's warm.
It is the only national park that is in a downtown.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of unique.
Very.
But well, that's of course not counting District of Columbia because pretty much all of District of Columbia is a national park.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I'm looking at Google Earth right now. That's pretty cool.
It is dead smack in the middle of downtown. And one, I drive past this every time I drive up to Ohio or something. You go right by Hot Springs, and I never thought about stopping there until I saw a YouTuber that I watch. She lives in a van, and she went to the Hot Springs, and I was like, "What do you mean that's only 6 hours for me? Let's go to the Hot Springs, man."
In September,
especially during the winter.
Yeah, in September would be great weather for that because that's going to be 70 degrees down there, maybe.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that the van girl that did this, she did it in January, and there was actually snow on the ground. So you leave the building and you walk down this glass hallway that's got snow all over it to plop into the hot spring. I think that it's a very interesting piece of American history that would be neat to see. Plus, there's a brewery. The park is home to the Superior Bathhouse Brewery, the very first brewery located inside of a U.S. national park.
Sounds like
heaven.
Yeah.
Heaven.
Yeah, a little bit. Get your robe on, go out in January, get in a hot tub. Oh, yeah. Except it's all natural. No, that sounds awesome, man.
I'm surprised that we've only had one double up so far.
Yeah, we might have one or two more.
All right, sir, what's your next?
My next one is in Israel/Jordan, and it is the Dead Sea.
I do not have that on my list.
Really?
Really?
I've heard about it for years, but I did not know that it sits 1,400 feet below sea level. That's just so low. The Dead Sea marks the lowest dry land elevation on the planet. It is 10 times saltier than the ocean itself. And this hypersaline environment is so brutal, no fish or plants can survive in it. Hence the name. The extreme salinity.
I hear you can't sink in it.
Yeah, that's it. It's so dense that you're like a cork floating on top of this. Like you can try to dive. And it doesn't work because it's so salty. I mean, look, You can see the shores are nothing but salt. It's not sand. It's salt shores.
It's salt. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
Um,
but it looks gorgeous to boot. Like I would love to swim in that. But
I
oh
mean,
God,
look at how white that is, and
I
I
know.
mean the water is crystal blue.
Oh yeah. Well,
Do
nothing.
do you
There's no
know
algae can live in it.
do you know why the water is crystal blue?
Nothing lives in it.
No, because the salt content is so strong that the salt that settles on the floor makes it white. So you're
It's reflecting
looking
the
at,
sky.
yes. That was one of those neat facts that AI brought me.
Nice, very nice. See,
uh,
God, I'd love to go to the Dead Sea. You know, I don't know about the whole going to Israel thing right now, but yeah,
Israel. I don't think I want to go to Jordan.
and I don't want to go to Jordan either. Like,
I mean, I'm white.
yeah, I don't think they would like me
Beheaded
there.
really quick.
Someday, maybe someday.
Hey, did I ever tell you the joke about those two ragheads?
Only once. Oh, what's next in your list, man?
Next on my list, we're heading into the South Pacific,
Ooh.
but to a place that's pretty much you're not allowed to go to it.
But that's not nice.
This
Oh.
is the
Oh.
this
It's
is the
not so much you're
Bikini
not allowed.
Atoll.
It's if you want to live, you shouldn't go.
Now, you see that picture there?
Is that one of the ships?
That's one of the aircraft carriers that sunk.
Gotcha.
And that is a bikini from a company called Atoll.
So what was that was that the Tsar bomb that went off there?
No, we set off a shit ton of bombs there. Over 50 nuclear explosions were done on this island, or around this island. Now, because nuclear or radioactive materials cannot travel through water, the water in the area is safe,
relatively safe. Okay.
Yeah, safer than the atoll itself. Now, the atoll is opening up for tourism. You are only allowed on the island for like 6 hours. But you can go scuba diving and see all of the planes that they blew up, the ships that are down at the bottom of the interior. What's that thing called? The lagoon.
Yeah.
This
is the famous video of a nuclear bomb going off underwater with it's like a dozen ships around it because they wanted to see what would happen if we set off a nuclear bomb underwater with a bunch of ships around. So they decided to test that.
Here you go.
Yeah, that is
Bikini Atoll is a remote coral reef in the Marshall Islands, located halfway between Hawaii and Australia. Famous as the site of 23 U.S. nuclear tests between 1946 and 1958. Its lagoon is now designated UNESCO World Heritage Site that serves as an elite deepwater technical wreck diving destination. I would love to go diving here. Diving is one of my favorite things to do. I don't do it that often because I don't live near a body of water anymore. But when I'd
be scared to like stir up the muck down there and fear that it was radioactive, and I don't know, man. I would love to see it, but I'd be a little paranoid.
It wouldn't bother me. Let's see. The U.S. detonated a thermonuclear hydrogen bomb 1,000 times stronger than the Hiroshima blast. Diving into exploration, the Ghost Fleet. The lagoon serves as an underwater graveyard for historic warships sunk during the test. The USS Saratoga is that was the one that was in the picture on my
Gotcha.
thing. There's planes, there's everything. Marine recovery. The lack of human development allowed the marine ecosystem to rebound spectacularly,
Wow.
featuring healthy coral and a massive array of marine life, including gray reef sharks, black tips, and silver tips. So if you're worried about radiation, if those fish are surviving, you'll survive. Logistics. Access is extremely limited. This area is typically visited by a specialized live aboard dive charters. Live aboard. Live aboard. Good job,
Life
Scott.
aboard.
It's live aboard. Anyways, very interesting island.
Yeah.
You don't get to see it that often. So if I got the opportunity, I'm going to go do it.
That's kind of cool. Ain't gonna lie.
All right. What do you got next?
I have, and I'll probably butcher the pronunciation, Laguna Poopolarada in Bolivia. Oh, let me hit send. This is also another pink lake, but it's tucked high up in the Bolivian Andes. It's a very, very shallow salt lake, famous for its striking blood red color. This dark red tint is caused by red sediments mixed with a heavy concentration of specialized microalgae that produce the red pigments to protect themselves from the intense high altitude UV radiation. So it's red because it's way high up in the Andes. The vibrant red water is beautifully contrasted by large white islands of borax deposits and thousands of rare James Flamingos that use it for a breeding ground. So not only do you have this kick-ass looking lake, but you got thousands of these rare flamingos living in it, breeding in it. It's just kind of, you had your pink lake, I got my pink lake.
I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was one in
Bolivia. I know, right?
Attached to our continent. That's awesome. Bolivia, that's the Andes, isn't it? Andes Mountains?
I believe that is correct. Where is Bolivia? Bolivia. It is.
Just made me think of Volare.
Volare.
Bolivia.
It is. Oh, there's Brazil. Why do I feel like this is near where my mother lives?
I
Colombia.
thought it was south, like down by Chile.
It is. It borders Chile, Peru, Paraguay, Brazil, and Argentina. Oh, there's
Peru.
Ecuador. It's south of Ecuador, southeast of Ecuador.
Peru.
Peru.
Where Hitler went to live after
I thought that was
World
Argentina.
War II. Oh, it might be Argentina.
Yeah, I think it's Argentina.
Don't look it up.
I don't want to be on a watch list. All right, man. What you got? What's your next one?
My next one is in the Caribbean.
Oh.
Off of Belize City. Lighthouse Reef is what it's called, otherwise known as the Great Blue Hole.
One of my sailing channels did a dive in this thing. Yeah, it's very wicked cool.
A a world-renowned giant marine sinkhole located off the coast of Belize. It is a central attraction within the Belize Barrier Reef System. I would love to scuba dive this thing. Now, I'm only rated for 200 feet or less. So,
yeah, those free divers love this thing. They got the big ropes and they go down and they got guys with oxygen, tandem with them just in case something happens. And
the first time I saw anything about the Great Blue Hole was Jacques Cousteau. My dad was a huge fan. We watched every one of his National Geographic specials that he would do.
I had the model. I built the model
of the boat of
the Calypso.
Of the
Absolutely.
Calypso?
Yes.
Yeah. This guy really kind of turned me on to the ocean and all that. And I mean, my dad's dad was ex-Navy, so shoot, while I was in the Navy, I got dive certified. Why not if it's free?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Shoot, I had my private pilot's license for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I let it expire though, which means I have to redo everything if I ever wanted to fly again. But when you're in the Navy, it's absolutely free. You go over to the air terminal. No, you go over to the air terminal and sign up for classes. They have little Cessna planes that say United States Navy on the side, the painted gray, everything. And I got my private pilot's license, single engine there, and my buddy Slimack he went all the way through and got his Hilo license for free.
Did you do VFR or IFR?
Just VFR. I didn't do IFR. The planes that we were in they were a little technically challenged, okay? Everything was manual.
Sorry, for those out there, VFR is visual flight rules and IFR is instrument flight rules. So,
and since I'm only VFR rated, I can't fly at night. I
can't fly in bad weather.
Yeah, there's a lot of restrictions on it. I would love to get my IFR rating, just to. I mean, it would be cool as shit to fly a Cessna up to Put-in-Bay Island or a Pilatus even. I'd have to get my gas turbine license.
It takes a little while.
That'd be cool. It would be I think you have to have 500 hours before you can
you have the turbines.
Move up to the gas turbine, which I mean, I've only
just
got
takes
like
money.
120 hours anyways. All right. Well, anyways,
do you need to take a break?
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna do a second show because we've only got 4 left.
Yeah, we're good.
3 left.
3. I only got 2. Alrighty. We'll be back in a jiffy.
How do you only have 2?
Because I went before you and we doubled up on 1. No, I have 3. I'm sorry, I have 3.
Oh, okay.
I can't count. That's how I have 2.
We'll be right back.
The Davis and Davis Show will be right back.
Most people don't realize how much their personal information is being bought and sold every day. Data brokers are making billions, pulling details about you from public records and the internet, and then packaging and selling it, usually without your consent. That's how your information lands in the hands of scammers, spammers, even stalkers. It's why you get endless robocalls and why ads seem to follow you everywhere. That's where Aura comes in. Aura actively removes your data from broker sites and keeps it off. They also instantly alert you if your information shows up in a breach or on the dark web. But Aura goes beyond data protection. With one app, you get a VPN, antivirus, password manager, spam call protection, dark web monitoring, and even up to $5 million in identity theft insurance, all backed by 24/7 US-based fraud support. Other companies might sell just credit monitoring or just a VPN. Aura gives you all of it, together, at the same price competitors charge for just one service. Start your free trial today at aura.com/remove. Protect yourself now at aura.com/remove.
Welcome back to the Davis and Davis Show.
All right, where were we?
I don't remember. I got 3 left, and you have.
I have 3 left.
Okay. I'll go next, I guess.
Okay.
Hit send. We are going all the way down to Antarctica to look at the Blood Falls.
Why are they red?
They are red because they flow from the tongue of the Taylor Glacier onto the ice-covered surface of Lake Bonny. It looks like a terrifying deep red waterfall cutting through pure white ice. The source is a subglacial lake trapped under a quarter mile of ice that's nearly 2 million years old. It is completely cut off from light and oxygen. The water becomes exceptionally salty and packed with iron trapped from the underlying bedrock. When this iron-rich brine finally seeps out and hits the oxygen in the open air, it instantly rusts, turning a stark crimson color. And it looks like a scene
Blood.
from The Shining. It is. You have all these beautiful glaciers and cliffs and everything, and blood pouring from a frick. It's. I love to see this. Holy hell, I would love to see this.
Yeah.
Where is this in Antarctica? Give me
It doesn't
maps.
matter. It's Antarctica. It's going to be cold.
Oh. See, usually when people go and do Antarctic expeditions, well, wait a minute. They are in Argentina, and they go to that little strait that sticks up there because it's not a horrible jaunt. You have to go west. Where'd it go? Past Australia? Oh, no. Yeah, you have to go almost all the way to Australia. It is south by southeast of Australia. And it's in there. It's down in there. Holy hell. Oh, my God, there's pictures on Google Maps. You shitting me?
Fascinating.
That looks like the surface of the freaking moon in that picture. There's the glacier. This it. Look it up. Look it up on Wikipedia. Look it up on Google Maps. It's fascinating. I can't believe they have Google Pictures. Except none of the actual blood red falls. That's the glacier. That's the top of the glacier. But anyway, yeah, it looks like a waterfall of blood. It just straight up looks like a waterfall of blood. And I want to see it. Maybe
All right.
one of those cool Antarctic cruises takes you in there. That'd be wicked cool.
Uh, more power to you. That looks cold to me.
Well, it is probably cold. If you go in the summer, in the what would be the summer down there, it's pretty bearable. Like light winter jackets will get you through a lot of that weather. I was just watching a YouTube channel, sailors called Gone with the Winds, Wynns,
Yeah, I used to
and
watch them.
they're between boats, and they took the cruise down to Antarctica from South America, but it was on I want to say a relatively small boat. There were eight or 10 passengers total. It's like a 50-foot steel. It was a sailing boat, but they had enough fuel, they could fuel the whole thing. But you got to go back and look at that one. It was a pretty cool little adventure that they did. But yeah, can you just imagine? It looks like, I don't know, 1,000 seals were gutted and it's going over yeah. It's just it's horrific looking.
It's because it's a deeper red than
yeah.
Like we've seen the pink lakes.
Yeah,
that's
thing.
what you're expecting. This is red. I mean, it's red.
It's red. All right, man. What's next on your list?
Man, the winds. I started watching them when they were in an RV.
Oh goodness, yeah. No, I picked them up when they were in their first catamaran.
It was the episode that I started watching them was their installation of solar on their RV, because he had trouble the whole fucking time.
Do you know what they're in now?
I heard that they're looking at a trawler.
They're in an all aluminum motor vessel with a Volvo engine. So now they can go up north. They just installed a gyroscopic stabilizer on this thing. It's a beautiful boat. It's an absolutely gorgeous boat, but it's 180 away from all their sailing stuff. But it's kind of cool.
I watched Naughty Styles, and they had the winds on when the winds were looking at boats. So I've seen the boat that they bought. I saw them do the sea trials on it. I just haven't seen them what they've done to the boat lately.
Yeah,
but it's a great boat.
They had that one catamaran built in China or Taiwan.
I thought it was Taiwan.
And it had so many issues that the manufacturer bought it back from them because it was just so messed up. And then they did some random stuff here and there, they're on this. They were in like Denmark or something when they found this trawler. It was like number 4 hull of this newer company, and it had been sitting unsold. It was like a brand new boat that was 4 years old. It was kind of weird. They had visited it 6 months before when they were looking at trawlers and stuff like that, and then they decided to buy it. It's been a pretty cool boat. They did a minor refit just recently, and at the manufacturer's plant, and they're just now doing their first sea trial. So anyway,
all righty. Next up,
what you got?
I have something in Wyoming.
Not it.
This is actually a river. Well, it's a creek. It's a creek. That's a big old body of water. It is called Two Ocean Creek. It is the only river in America that flows to the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean.
Alrighty then.
Two Ocean Pass is a mountain pass in North America on the Continental Divide. So this river starts on the Continental Divide, which, as anyone knows, that is the top of the Rocky Mountains. It is it starts from a lake, but the Two Ocean Creek goes literally from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic. And
Holy cow.
the spot in Wyoming is the starting point. That's where the starting lake is.
That's
This
kind of
lake
cool.
this lake is or this river is home to American trout, lake trout.
Okay.
So there's decent fishing there. Just I think that this is cool that you can go to the starting place of a river that goes to two oceans.
That is kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, there is no Google photos in there either. You bastards. And a lot of times people just take pictures and it'll show up on Google Maps. There's nothing.
Well, I mean, the pictures that I'm showing on the screen, it was hard for me to find this place. I was doing searches and searches and searches of bodies of water, and then all of a sudden something popped up and it said Two Ocean Creek, the only creek to travel to both oceans in America. And I was like, let's take a look at this. God, I want to do this. Yeah, you have to hike to it because it's on the Continental Divide. But
Yeah, it's up there.
dude, I'm all about that. Extensive hike from Fox Park near Yellowstone National Park. This river does run through Yellowstone, and it is known for how Yellowstone's lake got cutthroat trout colonized in it.
Interesting.
So, anyways, there you go.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Here, the two ocean. I didn't put this picture. I wish I would have put this picture. They actually have a sign up where the creek splits, and one section of it goes off to the Atlantic, and one section of it goes.
There was a picture in there. It says Atlantic Creek, Pacific Creek. It'll pop around.
Up. I just think that this is one of the coolest thing. It is 3,488 miles to the Atlantic Ocean and 1,353 miles to the Pacific.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I dug that. That was cool. I did cool. I did good job. What's up next?
All right, my last one's very pretty. It is in Colombia. It is called Cano Cristales. Oh, I did not get a picture to you. I apologize. Paste, send. This, in my opinion, is prettier than the one park that I had. It is often called the River of Five Colors or the Liquid Rainbow.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. This river in the Sierra de la Macarena, really, looks ordinary for most. Macarena. Looks ordinary for most of the year. However, during the brief window between the wet and dry seasons, typically June through November, it bursts into an incredible display of red, yellow, green, and blue. This phenomenon is driven by the Macarena clavigera. It is a picky aquatic plant that grows in the riverbed that turns a brilliant, deep pinkish red when exposed to the exact right level of water depth and sunlight. So all this stuff is caused by how deep the vegetation is. But it's like an underwater rainbow. It is stunning. Now, I'm not so keen on going to Colombia, perhaps, but where is this at? Copy. Where is this river at?
Yeah, you can get flights there from Dallas for $250
Like,
It's
all these pictures look gorgeous.
it's a 3-hour flight from Dallas. Mm.
And they got waterfalls. Well, can't be sent because it's currently in use. What? Copy, paste. No, never mind. Can't do that one. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. There's a lot of cool little waterfalls. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Copy, paste. Cannot be used. Okay, I give up. My computer hates me.
It's the colors are just
Yeah,
amazing.
kind of stunning.
Going from reds to orange to some yellows to this deep green. Actually,
Ooh,
that's
there's
almost
another one.
like a Kelly green. Oh, that's the waterfall. That's
one of them. But they have some
gorgeous.
taller ones that come out of the trees they're just clear, but they're very pretty. God, there's some. Look at this. Can I get that picture? Copy, paste. There's like really bright yellows in that one.
It just doesn't look natural.
It doesn't look real. It looks AI or Photoshop, but it's 100% real, man. Alrighty, that was my second to last one. How about you?
I have something in the United States.
No, cool.
Lake Tahoe, California. This one really kind of bugs me because my sister used to work at the ski resort in Truckee, which is right by this.
Okay.
Could have when she had her job there, I should have gone and visited just because I've always wanted to go to Lake Tahoe. All the years that I would go to Reno or San Francisco, I would drive by Lake Tahoe every time and never stopped because I didn't know what was really there. There's some really fucking cool resorts built onto this lake that I got really excited when I started seeing pictures of it. What was that one resort? The Palisades at Lake Tahoe.
It's cool how they have these like huge smooth boulders everywhere.
But
I mean,
the rock formation, like right there, look at all those.
yeah. I mean,
that they're like river rocks, but they're 10 feet wide.
Yeah, they look like pebbles, but they're the size of 3 Volkswagens.
There is a resort there called the North Star California Resort, which they turn their front yard into a skating rink during Christmas. This would just be a cool place to go see at Christmas time, I think. And that North Star place, you can get rooms with hot tubs.
Ooh.
So
that was on our list. A couple of years ago, we did resorts we wanted to go. That I think this was on our list.
I think you're right. I think this was on our. I think this was on my list.
I think so. Yeah.
Anyways, very interesting ecosystem that is built there around this lake. It is a naturally formed lake that is on the top of a mountain. And the only way that it gets filled is by storm runoff, because it doesn't rain that often there.
Gotcha.
It will get rainfall, but really Lake Tahoe lives off of the runoff from the snowpack melting. That's where Donner Pass is as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
So there you go. Donner Pass. Truckee is at the top of Donner Pass.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
All right.
Anyways,
that was my next one. You should have one more. I have one more.
I have one more, and this is the opposite of that one you just did. This is in Cameroon, and it's called Lake Nyos. It is one of only 3 known exploding lakes in the world. It's formed in a volcanic crater. It sits directly above a pocket of magma that constantly leaks out carbon dioxide up into the water. Because of the lake's layers don't mix easily, the deadly gas becomes highly pressurized and trapped at the very bottom, and acting like a giant shaken soda bottle. In 1986, a sudden shift, likely a landslide, triggered a limnic eruption, causing the lake to suddenly release its enormous cloud of CO2 that suffocated over 1,700 people in the surrounding valleys. CO2 gas is heavier than air. Today, scientists use a system of massive vertical pipes to safely siphon off the gas from the deep water before it can build up again. There's a picture of probably 100 head of dead cattle laying in the water. Yeah, there's some other caves that leak out CO2, and I've seen pictures where like they have a torch, like a big wooden torch, and it's on fire, and they stick it in this cave and they drop it down 2 feet and it goes out because CO2 gas is at the bottom of the cave, and you can't tell. Like people go in there and they start going down into a cave and they just die because there's no oxygen whatsoever.
Jeez, man. Jeez.
A little dark, but fascinating.
Just a little. But I think it would be cool to see it blow up.
Yeah. As long as I'm way far away.
I don't think they're gonna do it for us.
Cameroon is a Central
I've never
African nation.
No,
okay.
CO2's not flammable.
No, it's an inert gas, but you can't breathe it. No, not CO2. CO2, carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
But when you replace all the oxygen,
trying to figure out how it explodes.
Well, it's basically CO2 is like the stuff in your pop. It literally carbonates the lake, but it stays down low, and if something shakes it up, it bubbles up like putting a Mentos in a Coke bottle.
Dude, I want to go diving there and there was a rare explosion, and by the way, the Davis and Davis show was podcasting when it happened. Live from the North Shore.
They dove down and farted loudly, and there's 1,000 dead head of cattle.
All right, sir. My last one.
Yep. Hit me.
My last one is in Italy.
Wow.
The Lombardo region. And this is Lake Como in Italy. Probably the most expensive vacation spot in the world. This is where all of your bigwig race car drivers go for their vacations. Donald Trump's daughter got married here at Lake Como.
Wait. Is that the railing that they used in the Star Wars movie?
Yes, it is.
All right.
There's a few cool facts about this lake. The city of Bellagio is there.
Okay.
Known as the Pearl of Lake Como, this town sits at the intersection of the lake's 3 branches. This is where the steep cobbled stairway goes up the hill. It's really kind of cool, but it's also dangerous to walk it because it's cobblestone walking up
and
the
steep.
Hill. The railing that you saw is in a town called Verona, and that is part of the Passeggiata degli Innamorati, the Lover's Walk.
Gotcha.
And there's actually a botanical waterfront at the Villa Monastero in that town, which the Love Walk ends at. There's, this is situated at the foothills of the Alps in Italy in the Lombardy region, renowned for its dramatic mountain backdrops, elegant 19th century villas, and romantic waterfront villages. It serves as a premier destination for slow travel, luxury, and outdoor recreation.
Bellagio, Menagio, and Tremezzo are the three top destinations. It is a stunning old world. It is. Yeah. So is this the reason you said it's not exactly the body of water, it's the stuff around it comment?
Yes. Yeah.
I totally allow this. This is gorgeous. Holy shite.
My fascination with old world architecture and stuff like that, even old English architecture, but this is old Italian and Spanish built buildings.
Lake Como has been a popular holiday spot since the Roman times and is even home to a few famous faces. So you might end up brushing shoulders with celebrities like George Clooney, Sylvester Stallone, or Richard Branson. Okay. Alrighty then.
Villa Tremezina
Tremezzo
is Villa del Balbianello, a fairy tale villa on a wooded promontory famed for its terrace garden. That's what I was talking about. And it appears in Star Wars and Casino Royale.
Oh, nice. Okay.
God, I think about the history in this place.
I know. Good Lord.
And to be able to go from city to city to city by boat, by whatever, because some of the cities are close enough to each other that you can walk from one city to the next. But I was like, this is just way cool. And that was why I made it my last one. I thought for sure you were going to match on one of the, well, I thought you were going to pick the deep blue hole.
Yeah, I that one never crossed my path, but when you did it, I was like, that's a good choice. Actually, I'm surprised, like Lake Havasu, just for the color of the water, didn't show up on either of our lists.
Havasu is fed from Lake Mead. And really that whole basin of water, I have no need to see it. Lake Havasu, although Lake Havasu does have the original London Bridge.
There you go.
So that would be kind of cool to go see. I don't know why. That didn't spark my fancy.
The only reason I bring it up is because we had a color of pilot called Havasu Blue, and I was like, I'd never heard of Lake Havasu before then, and then like I knew the color for a couple years, and when I saw a picture of the freaking water, I'm like, holy shit, that is exactly the color of my car. I get it now because it's so bright and vibrant. You know, I was like, that's it. That's what it is.
Well, oh God,
Bless you.
no, it's hurting. My throat hurts so bad right now. So there you have it. That was our list, ladies and gentlemen. It was fun.
I encourage everyone to at least look up a picture of all of these lakes, just because they're gorgeous.
Well, they're in the chat. which means I'm gonna put them in the episode page. So just go to davisanddavisshow.com and look at the episode page, and you will see all of the pictures that we showed. I will probably even put the backdrops that I used up. I gotta upload those to YouTube, but because that's the only way I can link them with our website. I do like our website though. It's so easy. it's easy, man. And I don't have 500 people screaming at me.
Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man? Where's the money, man? Where's my money?
But where's my money, man? I want to go to Lake Como. Give me my money. Give me my cash. I want to go to Lake Como. Need to thank some people.
Which I don't have any of them up. Ooh.
Well, I know Joe's Bar's on the list.
This flow doesn't have anything. Oh, there it is. Joe's Bar, Southwind Racing, 344 Racing, Thicker Jobs, and after that, it's just some.
You want to do it so bad. I can tell. I can just see it. I want to say real bar, man. I want to say real bar.
The last thing we have
I
is.
gotta do it for Bob. I gotta do it for Bob, man.
No, the last thing we got is goodbyes.
Oh, and listen to Bob Gatewood, everyone. He hates us.
I think he hates himself. He doesn't want himself out there.
He's just not happy, man. I think he sits in his bathroom and pricks himself with pins.
The only way I know how to feel.
Fight the fairies! Fight those fairies!
He does not know how to get zen. All
right, ladies and gentlemen.
Feeling our feelings, because I'd like to get out of this room before we both start growing lady parts.
All right, that means we gotta go. We got 50 seconds left.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I may just listen to the music that I wrote.
I'll turn it up a little bit then. Fireworks going off.
Burke on the mic. Two brothers from another mother. A little chaos that you're gonna like. There's no duo quite like this other. They've been talking through the afternoon with stories that you won't believe. It's time to wind down the tune, but they still have tricks up their sleeve. The Davis and Davis Show. It was wildly entertaining. The Davis and Davis Show.
Most people don't realize how much their personal information is being bought and sold every day. Data brokers are making billions pulling details about you from public records and the internet, and then packaging and selling it, usually without your consent. That's how your information lands in the hands of scammers, spammers, even stalkers. It's why you get endless robocalls and why ads seem to follow you everywhere. That's where Aura comes in. Aura actively removes your data from broker sites and keeps it off. They also instantly alert you if your information shows up in a breach or on the dark web. But Aura goes beyond data protection. With one app, you get a VPN, antivirus, password manager, spam call protection, dark web monitoring, and even up to $5 million in identity theft insurance, all backed by 24/7 US-based fraud support. Other companies might sell just credit monitoring or just a VPN. Aura gives you all of it, together, at the same price competitors charge for just one service. Start your free trial today at aura.com/remove. Protect yourself now at aura.com/remove.